Hi, everyone. This is JJ, the co-founder of Good Pods. If you haven't heard of it yet, Good Pods is like Goodreads or Instagram, but for podcasts. It's new, it's social, it's different, and it's growing really fast. There are more than 2 million podcasts, and we know that it is impossible to figure out what to listen to. On Good Pods, you follow your friends and podcasters to see what they like. That is the number one way to discover new shows and episodes. You can find Good Pods on the web or download the app. Happy listening.
This podcast is hosted by Buzzsprout. Podcasting isn't hard when you have the right partners. The team at Buzzsprout is passionate about helping you succeed. Join over 100,000 podcasters already using Buzzsprout to get their message to the world. If you want an upgrade, Buzzsprout has tons of guides to help you find exactly what you need. We use Buzzsprout and it's a game changer for us. An all-new analytics system helps us track who's listening to our show and where they're listening to it. If you'd like to use Buzzsprout as well, follow the link in our show notes to buzzsprout.com. And while you're there, let them know that Films and Fermentation sent you. And we are comedians now.
I saw that. What the hell? We're the Three Stooges.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Leo.
Slowly I turned, step by step. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Films and Fermentation, episode 109. That's right. We are Films and Fermentation, a movie and alcohol podcast. I'm Leo.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Mike.
We're three friends who like to talk shit about movies while getting shit-faced. Get ready for this one. Episode 109, we're calling the Not Safe for Work episode. This is either going to be a really popular episode or the one that gets us banned from podcasts. Yes, or our last episode. On this episode, we run the risk of getting kicked off the podcast platforms. It's the Nsfw episode. We're going to take a look at the MPAA rule that states that a PG-13 movie can have one use of the F word and use that rule to place an F word into some of our favorite movies that neglect to take advantage of this rule. This may be our final episode, so stay tuned to find out. I also, as I looked into this, I found out that there's more to that rule as well. You can only use it once in a PG-13 film, but it has to be in a non-sexual manner.
Well, so good. I didn't have any sexual manners with any of mine.
You can use it as an adjective or an interjection or something like that, but you can't use it as for sexual nature.
You mean like in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves? Fuck me, he made it.
Fuck me, he made it. Yeah, like you can use it that way. Don't forget to email us at filmsandfermentation@gmail.com or visit linktree.com/filmsandfermentation to find all of our social media and podcast links. Make sure you check us out on Good Pods, where we are currently ranked 8th for the last month among comedy podcasts. Our first time being ranked as a comedy podcast and not just a movie and film podcast.
It was due to that knock-knock joke you told last week.
Yeah. It's because it's starting to recognize that we're out of our minds.
Yeah. We're branching out into your mama jokes.
Your mama's so ugly, we got to tie a pork chop around her next to the dog to play with her.
You ugly. You ugly. Your mama say you ugly.
Mama's so fat, her belt size is equator. All right, what are we drinking tonight, gentlemen, before we really lose it?
I'll start. I never start. I'll start.
Oh, you'll start? Okay.
I'll start. I never start. I'll start.
I'm going to go last anyway.
I'll start already, damn it.
I'll start.
All right, what do you got?
Not if you're going to be that way. Okay. From my mystery pack from Banash, which you gentlemen saw when you came over not too long ago. I thought this was ever so slightly fitting. I'm going to be drinking a Raging Bitch IPA from Flying Dog, I think based out of Maryland, I think, or Delaware, one of the two. 8.3% alcohol by volume, 2 inflammatory words, 1 wild drink. And that's all I got to say about that. That's what I'm going to start with, and then I may, if I have time, move over to the Jack's Abbey Craft Lager, House Lager, Hell's Lager,
Nice.
which is a 5.2% alcohol by volume. And when we get around to cracking this bad boy open, I'll read you a little description about it, okay?
All right. Mike, what do you got going on besides that brand new background you got?
I am going with, Old Smoky's Tennessee Strawberry Lemonade Whiskey on the rocks. It is 60 proof.
Nice. I had a little bit of the strawberry lemonade whiskey last night. I mixed it with ginger ale. It was quite nice. For tonight, I decided to break out a mixed drink that I had previously on this program, but decided to bring back because it really does fit the theme. This is a mixed drink. It is 1 ounce of rum, 1 ounce of gin, 1 ounce of vodka, 1 ounce of tequila, 2 ounces of blue curacao, a little bit of sour mix, and then some Sprite for color.
Looks good.
It looks good. It tastes good. It's called the Adios Motherfucker.
I was looking up fucking cocktails when I was researching for tonight's, and just to see if I could do anything. And all the fucking cocktails required fucking blue curacao.
Yeah.
And they didn't have any fucking blue curacao. So
fucking cocktails. Yeah. So that's what I looked up. I was like, I couldn't remember the name of it, and I was like, go fuck yourself, cocktails. And it wasn't the one that I was looking for because it was a different type of mix in it. But yeah, I found it. It's the Adios Motherfucker. Mike, anything special happened this week?
This week in film history. 1984, Ghostbusters, an American supernatural comedy film directed and produced by Ivan Reitman, starring Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Harold Ramis, and Ernie Hudson, premieres.
And we are all better for it.
It's actually today in 1984.
And God knows we talked about it enough. We've recasted it. We've mentioned it more than once. It was on our Movies That Made Us episode.
And at some point, we're going to do a deep dive on it.
Someday we'll do a deep dive on it. I already discovered a joke that I had missed for 40 years in it.
I kind of want to see what the movie would have been like if they could have gotten Eddie Murphy as the Winston Zedmore.
It would have been, and because the original cast was him, Aykroyd, and John Belushi. Like that would have been.
Yeah.
I mean, it would have still been a great movie, I think, because just the three of those together. But it would have been a much different movie, I think.
It would have been definitely a different movie.
Even especially if Dan Aykroyd got his way and they were able to do that future version of it.
Yeah.
Mike, you got a must-try beer or craft destination for us this evening?
I have a must-try beer. It is the Husky IPA from the Alaskan Brewing Company in Anchorage, Alaska. At an even 7% alcohol by volume, Husky is a medium gold in the glass with nearly brilliant clarity. It's oddly bereft of pine and citrus notes, but the mango, peach, and apricot hop aromatics are sweet and lush. The palate defies that expectation, however. Flavors are sharper and less tropical fruit and more orange and grapefruit peel. With a good nash of bitterness that lingers on the tongue. This one starts out friendly, docile, but quickly becomes aggressive. It's your best friend, but it definitely bites.
All right. That brings us to synopsis according to Glit.
It's fucked up.
Brought to you by Newsly. Newsly is an all-in-one audio super app for iOS and Android that'll read the news to you in a natural human voice. Stop scrolling. Start listening. Go to newsly.me today to download the app and use the promo code ADFerment to get the first month premium subscription for free. This was one of the more detailed glips that we've had Like, it actually used our names.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it went everywhere.
We even referred to you as Kevman.
Yes. Well, that is my given name.
So last week was our food episode, food and films, what's on the menu. And according to Glip, the episode had Kevin sorry for not sending a text when they were recording and wants a beverage. Sounds
Always.
about
Always
right.
wants a
Always.
breakfast.
Sounds about right. 29-year-olds that got knocked up by 83-year-old men, and that it
De
gave
Niro?
Leo a false sense of being an English teacher. I think they mixed two things there a little bit.
Yes, he did.
The participants discussed the ordering of food and the other white meat. Kevin and Mike discussed the benefits of the Friday night recordings, and the participants decided to bring back the homing pigeons.
We did?
Yes, we did. We are
We
bringing
did?
them back, baby.
Did I miss that part?
Bringing them back right at the end. At the end.
Kevin's sorry for sending a texting was at the beginning of the show because I didn't text you to say that we were ready and you were waiting for us. And the beverage thing, I think, speaks for itself. The 29-year-old getting knocked up by the 83-year-old was the Al Pacino story.
Yes.
Oh, Pacino, not De Niro.
Yeah. Well, De Niro has knocked up a 45-year-old. The
Yeah,
false sense of being an English teacher had to do with Dead Poet Society and not Pacino knocking up a 29-year-old woman. The ordering of food and the other white meat was part of the food and movies discussion at various times. The benefits of Friday night recording was how happy you guys were that you can drink and not have to worry about it the next day. No, it never really bothers me either way. And the homing pigeon thing was some joke that Kevin had made like after the show.
Was it after the show? I thought
I
it was. I caught it right when you were talking about how to reach us because I'm bringing it back.
Yeah, I think it was
I
like
really think you
towards the end of the episode at some point.
Mm.
And then I had brought up the pigeons from the producers or
Yes.
something like that. So it was like, yeah, it was kind of like towards the end of the episode, but it was just another one of those things where it's weird that that's what Glip pulled out of the episode.
Yeah.
We missed a few things. These were suggested to us by a few people for the food episode. Some are also things that I thought of because I can't believe I forgot about it.
Yeah, two of them we talked about and we didn't put it in there.
So it was for funniest food scene. Somebody said we should have had the Charlie Chaplin doing the little dance with the rolls on the end of the forks from Gold Rush. For single food scene, Cool Hand Luke when he eats the 50 hard-boiled eggs in one sitting. For funniest food scene, we could have had Saturday Night Fever when Travolta's walking down the street eating 2 pieces of pizza stacked on top of each other. Pan's Labyrinth is the Pale Man's Feast for shocking food scenes. One of the fucking scariest scenes in a movie I've ever seen. Temple of Doom is the dinner sequence with the monkey's brains and the eyes and the soup and all that shit.
Yep, and the snakes.
Old Boy, which is a really cool Korean action film. There's a scene where the main character eats a live octopus, and he actually ate a live octopus for the filming of the scene.
Oh, wow.
So that was
I bet PETA had something to say about that.
Not in South Korea. They kind of get away what they want there. The Great Outdoors. I can't believe the three of us forgot to put this on there.
And we talked about
Mike
it.
and I had talked about it a couple days
We talked
before the
about
show.
Temple of Doom, too.
Yeah. So the old 96er scene from The Great Outdoors for funniest food scene, which probably might have won the category if we had remembered to put it on there.
There's nothing left on that plate but fat and gristle.
And gristle.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think if we could get a dessert down and we could throw in a couple of cold
T-shirts
bunny hats for the kids. And then we have Clue. Although monkey's brains, popular in Cantonese cuisine. Is that what we ate? So, just a few movies that should have been on our food movie list. Kevin and I, the other night, had a little Instagram discussion. So, with the weird success of the film Cocaine Bear, a trailer was released recently, and I have to watch the trailer still because I'm not sure if it was real or not. I'm pretty sure it was probably a satire or spoof or something. But a trailer was released for a movie called Crackoon. But a raccoon on crack. So Kevin and I were...
So Rocket.
Yeah. So Kevin and I were coming up with ideas for other films about animals on drug binges. So our list so far includes ecstasy elephant, heroin hippo,
Mm-hmm.
my favorite one, meth monkey, bath salt barracuda, PCP python, and a weed wombat. That's the only one that's not a horror movie because the dude's too mellow to kill anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fucking wombats are mellow to begin with, but they can fucking die because it won't eat.
I tried to think of something.
Speaking of weed,
Go ahead. Speaking of weed,
apparently
that's not what this show's about. But go ahead.
no, but because Adrian brought this up and he just reminded me, there was a news story that this a Girl Scout got the most sales ever because she started selling outside a cannabis store in California.
I thought you were gonna say she serendipitously like put a little bit of weed in her cookie boxes or something. Or, like
No.
had it weed to the cookies.
She set up outside the cannabis store.
There you go. Right. So we will be right back after a short break with our main segment, the not safe for work list, the main segment that may be our last.
Hello, Spooklings.
I'm Jason,
And I'm Kathy.
and we're the hosts of the weekly podcast, All Hallows Eve Podcast.
We are a husband and wife duo with a passion for anything spooky, macabre, and true crime, sprinkled with our own twist of comedy.
We explore topics such as the history of Halloween, the Butcher of Plainfield, Hocus Pocus 2, urban legends, superstitions, and more.
So come join us as we go down the rabbit hole that is All Hallows Eve Podcast.
Listen and follow us at allhallowsevepodcast.com or your favorite podcast provider.
Stay spooky, my friends.
Hey there, curiosity connoisseurs. Are you intrigued by all things strange, weird, and unusual, but too embarrassed to talk with your friends and family about it?
Well, we're your family now.
Join me, chronically curious Katie,
And me, combat veteran Chris, as we don our tinfoil hats and question everything.
from crazy mysteries, out of this world conspiracies, and the unbelievable happenings all around us.
Let's try to stay sane as we laugh and explore together through our podcast, Stop Thinking with Your Butt.
Wherever you like to listen.
All right, we are back from our short break. Thank you for staying with us. This is the NSFW not suitable or not safe for work list. What we did was we came up with a list of films that some of them fall in the PG-13 realm. There are a few that are probably PG and G, but we added them to the list just for shits and giggles because we thought it'd be fun just to see what we can do with these movies. So what we did is we picked out a list of films that do not use the F word, and we picked out some quotes from the film in which we are going to place the F word, and then we're going to decide which one of those is the best place to use that addition. Like, which is going to be the best line, the one that closes it out. So for the first thing we decided on, we came up with the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and this is
for each movie.
Yeah, this is actually the birthplace of this idea, as Dominic Monaghan and Billy Boyd, who played Merry and Pippin in the films, on their own podcast, were talking about the MPAA PG-13 rule, and they themselves were coming up with some of their own ideas for what could have been used in the Lord of the Rings film. So that's where I got the idea for this episode, and that's why I decided to start with the Lord of the Rings. I thought it was only fitting. So, Mike, you said you already got some, so why don't you give us one from the Fellowship of the Ring?
One does not fucking simply walk into Mordor.
See, I had that in my head too, but I had it more of one does not simply walk into fucking Mordor. You have my sword and my bow and my fucking axe.
It's always got to be a Gimli quote, doesn't it?
Yeah.
No. I got two Samwises later.
You got a Samwise
I got one
ones?
here.
See, Samwise I don't think would ever use the F word, but okay.
I got one from the Two Towers, and it's toss me. What? I cannot jump the distance. You have to toss me. Pauses and looks up at Aragorn. Don't tell the fucking elf. Not a word.
That's a good one. Wait, I got a better one. From Return of the King. That still only fucking counts as one.
Okay. From the Two Towers,
Mm-hmm.
Samwise Gamgee. There's some good in this fucking world, Mr. Frodo, and it's worth fighting for.
Yeah, I just don't think Sam would use the F word. I feel
Mm-mm.
like, unless he was talking to Gollum.
Well, I think the one in Return of the King would have been better for it, though.
What's that?
I can't carry you, but I can. I
I can't carry the ring.
I can't carry it. I can't carry it for you, but I can fucking carry you.
Yeah. I think I have the winner though.
Hmm.
You shall not fucking pass.
I got one. It's Gollum.
Fly, you fucking fools.
It's Gollum and Smeagol having their conversation in the Two Towers.
Oh my god.
We want it. We need it. We must have the precious. They stole it from us. Sneaky little fucking hobbitses. Wicked tricks and false.
Aside from the line itself, the fact that you got a pretty good impression of Smeagol there is pretty good.
I got one for Pippin.
You got one for Pip? Let me hear it.
Yeah. What about fucking second breakfast?
I got one for Bowermere. They have a fucking cave troll.
Fucking cave troll.
Or when Pippin accidentally knocks the armor down the well. Fucking fool of a took. Next time, throw yourself down the well and spare us all your fucking stupidity. We're gonna get kicked off after the first movie.
Fuck the fucking little ones.
I wonder if they have I know, like when I upload the episode, I have to check off that if it has like illicit, material or whatever, like explicit material. I'm sorry. I wonder if they have one. I wonder if they have one for like quadruple explicit. Because this is going to go off the rails. This is going to go off the rails real quick. So before we ruin it with just the first film, which of the quotes do you think is the best one? I personally think it fits best with one simply does not just walk into fucking Mordor.
Yeah, I'd agree.
I think especially with all the memes that have come from that particular scene.
That's the one, yeah.
That's the one, I think. Although I'm also partial to the don't tell the fucking elf.
Well, I don't know. I like his thing with Smeagol.
Yeah, the Smeagol one was really good, man. I almost spit my drink up on myself. The next one I have on here is Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
The movie, not the TV show, right?
The movie, not the TV show. The TV show is fucking trash. My wife suggested that when Cameron sees the miles on the inside of the car as they're driving back, instead of him screaming just a loud scream, he just screams the word "fuck" the whole time. There is kind of a little cheat in this though too, because there is the scene where the singing telegram shows up and she gets cut off before she says it.
Right. That's right.
And Rooney does give a finger to the guy that delivers the flowers.
See, mine is like near the beginning of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you'll fucking miss it.
I was thinking the end of the film when he comes out of the bedroom and he's like, "You're still here? The fucking movie's over. Go home."
That was a good one.
Or
I got one from a very very a side character, really.
Okay.
This is from the Grace, the secretary. Oh, he's very popular at the Sportos, the Motorheads, Geeks, Sluts, Bloods, Wastoys, Dweebies, Dickheads. They all adore him. They think he's a fucking righteous dude.
She calls the sister a little asshole in the one scene. She could always just call her a fucking asshole. See, I got confused there for a second because she does say the F word in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. She's in the scene at the car dealership thing when he gets the rental car and he's like, "I had to walk a fucking mile through the fucking parking lot to get a fucking blah, blah, blah." And he goes, "What do you have to say?" And she's like, "You're fucked." And I was like, "Oh wait, Edie McClure was in both of those movies. Okay, I get it." I had another one from Paris and I can't remember it now. What do you love? You love a fucking car. I think it works best with a lot of the Cameron scenes because he's like the one that's so repressed.
Yes. I think the one when he would be yelling "fuck" as the car's going out the back window is like
it's probably perfect. I think that's the moment that works the best.
Yeah.
The next one's interesting, and I think I have the winner for this one already, but we'll see what you guys think. Mrs. Doubtfire. Go ahead, Mike.
Do you want to go first? Or you want me to go? I'll go first. No, he was hit by a Guinness truck, so it was quite literally the fucking drink that killed him.
I was also thinking, fucking drive-by fruiting.
Fucking drive-by. That was too easy to grab.
But that's not the one that I think is the best one. Kev, do you have one before I go with mine?
No, you go ahead. I mean,
it's at the end when the wig falls off and the ex-wife or Sally Field sees him for the first time. She's like, the whole time. You just throw a fucking there anywhere you want. The whole time, the whole fucking time. Plus, I think it'd be funny to hear Sally Field say the F word.
I got when when it's Daniel and he goes, look at this is after he burns his tits on the oven.
Yeah.
Look at this. My first day as a woman, I'm getting fucking hot flashes.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like
Sally Fields is
I think the Sally Field scene is the one that fits the best though. The whole time, the whole fucking time. All right, that brings us to this should be fun. Star Wars.
I did one for each of the original trilogy.
You didn't throw Revenge of the Sith in there or anything?
No, just the original.
So give me one of your original ones.
I'm going to go with the original New Hope.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I would like to hear Sir Alec Guinness say this.
Yeah.
Who's the more foolish, the fool or the fucking fool who follows him?
Use the fucking Force, Luke. I'm not here for your rebellion. I'm in it for the fucking money.
My one from Empires even is fucked up. I would love to hear him say it too.
Who is it?
Do or do not? There is no fucking try.
Judge me by my size to you?
Victory. Victory, you say? Master Obi-Wan, not victory. The shroud of the dark side has fallen.
And my Jedi's
the fucking Clone War has.
What's your Jedi one?
My Jedi's the winner. It's a fucking trap!
I had one from it's from Revenge of the Sith. It's when Mace Windu is fighting Palpatine in the chambers, and he hits him with the lightning, and he's like, "Unlimited fucking power."
Oh, I'm trying to find the one that I wanted to say, but I can't. It involves Anakin in the sand.
Master Skywalker. Master Skywalker, there's too many of them. What are we going to fucking do?
Gonna fucking die.
I hate sand. It's fucking coarse and it gets on everything.
Mace Windu, the fucking party's over. Which would be great
coming from Samuel L. Jackson. Give me my lightsaber. Which one's the one that says "bad motherfucker" on it? I was trying to think of one for
C-3PO. I'm programmed for fucking etiquette, not destruction.
Yeah, you imagine that. The thing is, there's F words all over Star Wars because it's all R2-D2. You just can't understand it because it keeps
saying the whole time. Fucking guys, what the fuck? It's fucking.
Even or Jabba the Hutt. Fucking solo.
Yeah, I didn't go with one of them because it just didn't seem right.
I don't know if you could pick a winner for the Star Wars one. So many
It's a fucking trap.
Yeah, I think the fucking trap is the best one because I think that fits really well.
There was one other one I wanted to do for the New Hope, but I thought this one was funnier. But it would be, "You're all clear, kid. Now blow this fucking thing."
Yeah. Nice shooting. Don't get fucking cocky. Or Chewbacca. Fuck. The next, so I think the winner is It's a Fucking Trap. I think that's the best one. Batman 1989. Kevin's favorite Batman.
Yes, I got one for this.
Go
Should
for
have been
it.
included in the trailer. Where does he get those fucking wonderful toys?
I thought about
Or
that one,
wonderful
too.
fucking toys.
That's what I was thinking about that one too, but that's not the one I went with.
What's the one you went with?
This town needs a fucking enema.
I thought of one from, I think it's the same scene. It's the parade scene at the end. And here I am giving away free money. Where's the Batman? He's at home washing his fucking tights. It's like Beauty and the Beast. Of course, if anyone else calls you Beast, I'll tear their fucking heart out.
You idiot! You made me, remember? You dropped me into that vat of fucking chemicals. That wasn't easy to get over, and don't think that I didn't try.
You are my number one fucking guy.
You want to go? Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go. You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? I don't know. I just asked it of all my fucking prey.
You want to get nuts?
Let's get fucking nuts. I thought about adding Beetlejuice to the list, but he already does use the F word in it.
Nice fucking model.
Nice fucking model. The Batman one is a tough one. I think it's probably going to be something with the Joker.
Or Dark Knight too.
We'll go to that one after this one, but I think let's do the Batman 1989 first. Yeah, I think it's got to be one of the Joker lines. I like mine. He's at home watching his fucking tights.
I like that. That works.
Good.
Although I do like where's he get all those wonderful fucking toys? The Dark Knight 2007.
You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the fucking villain.
I think Harvey Dent as Two-Face probably would use the F word a little bit more. You know, like in the evil persona. Fucking Rachel! Do I look like a man with a plan? I'm just a dog chasing a car. I wouldn't want to do if I fucking caught one.
Why so fucking serious?
I don't want to kill you. What would I do without you? Go back to ripping off mob dealers? No. You fucking complete me.
We're destined to do this for fucking ever. And here we fucking go. I think the who's the one mobster guy probably would do the F word too. Gamble, the one played by Spawn.
Yeah.
He would probably be the one to use it. I think. I'm putting a bounty on this fucking clown's head.
I'm fucking Batman. I'm fucking Batman.
The city just showed you what it was fucking made of. He really needs to get that checked. Again, I think it's probably going to be a Joker line for this one. I don't know. Boy, Gordon, you really do play it close to the fucking chest, don't you?
That's a good line there.
Yeah.
Oh, the conversation between Alfred and Bruce. I suppose they'll lock me up as well as your accomplice. Accomplice? I'm going to tell them the whole fucking thing was your idea.
Some men just want to watch the whole world fucking burn. How did you catch that diamond thief? We burnt the jungle down. Burnt the fucking jungle down. I think it's the oh God, I don't know. You always come back to that one, I think.
Yeah.
So the next one I have on the list here is Men in Black. I think there's a limited number of like scenes where this would work in the Men in Black, or do you got something for me?
I got one for you.
Go ahead.
You know what the difference between you and me? I make this look fucking good.
That's the same one I had. Yep.
That's the same one you had.
Yep.
It's a fucking 9.0 on my weird shit-o-meter.
Mhm.
I like this fucking
It's
gun.
one of 1,000 fucking memories I don't want to have.
See, that NYPD means I will knock your fucking punk ass down.
Technology from all over the universe. We drive around in a Ford fucking POS. I'm trying to think of like a Vincent D'Onofrio line that would be funny with it, like a.
Mhm.
I can't think. Sugar water. Sugar in fucking water.
Oh, I like the one. It's Kay and Jay. They go to see Beatrice after to find out what happened to Edgar. And she's like, "You here to make fun of me too?" She goes, "No, ma'am. We're at the FBI. We at the FBI do not have a fucking sense of humor we're aware of. May we come in?"
I think it's probably shit. What was the one you said, Mike?
I make this stuff fucking look good.
Yeah, and Kev, what was yours?
He was the
First
same
mine-
one.
It was the same
Well, that
one.
was the same one initially, yeah. And then
I think it's probably that line because it does sound
Yeah.
like a J kind of line.
Mm-hmm.
Jurassic Park.
Life fucking finds a way.
I thought
It's definitely going to be him.
I bring you all here to defend me, and the only one on my side is the fucking blood-sucking lawyer.
Nope. Here's where it actually fits.
Go ahead.
Must go fucking faster.
I thought of Pirates of the Caribbean had a lot of problems when it first opened. Yeah, but when the Pirates of the Caribbean broke down, they didn't need the fucking tourists. Hold on to your fucking butts.
Or my personal favorite, clever fucking girl.
Clever. That's it right there. That's the line. Clever fucking girl.
I thought
Or
about that
fucking
one
clever
too.
girl.
No need to go on. That's the line right there. Next one I have on the list is Big Trouble in Little China. Just
I
because
didn't rewatch this movie
I
because it took me a while to fucking remember anything.
I love Big Trouble in Little China.
It's been a while since I watched it. I love it too.
I'm Jack fucking Burton.
Sooner or later, I rub everyone fucking the wrong way.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm going to skip that one though because that's a difficult one because you got to really know some of the quotes for it.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go with I'm Jack fucking Burton because he says his name a lot in the film. Most MCU movies, so kind of grab bag here, whatever you want to go with.
I did one from Ragnarok.
Okay.
It's a Thor one.
Mm-hmm.
The creepy old man cut my fucking hair.
I'm thinking the one that got the whole MCU started with the end of Iron Man.
I'm fucking
fucking
Iron Man. I'm fucking Iron Man. Or you could have Thanos go, I'm fucking inevitable. I was thinking you have somebody drop the F word and you have Cap go language.
Language.
Hey, big guy, sun's getting real fucking low. I think
No. You need it from Iron Man. Is it 2? Yeah, 2. Where, Carson's there going, Coulson's there going, I will tase the fuck out of you and watch this while you drool on the floor.
I was thinking after Loki gets the shit kicked out of him in the first Avengers film by Hulk goes, puny fucking god.
Or just Loki getting on.
Or Thanos, I am fucking inevitable.
Yeah, I just said that like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I wasn't listening to that.
Appreciate it.
I was looking up quotes. I'm sorry. I missed that one. There's a lot of movies to get through.
You didn't do your homework?
Homework.
Now, technically, the MCU has already reached this because Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is officially the first MCU film where fuck is used.
Oh, yeah?
There's a scene where Nebula is trying to get into the car and she can't figure out how to open it. And Star-Lord just goes, open the fucking door.
It would be Star-Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The Sixth Sense.
I see fucking dead people.
No, I had to stay away from the kid. So I went with.
This kid's creeped out by fucking dead people. He's going to say, I see fucking dead people.
I want to say, remember the kid that he failed? You failed me. You fucking failed me.
Oh, Donnie Wahlberg. Yeah.
When he was an adult, yeah.
Fucking failed me. That's a good one. I thought of I see dead people. When? All the fucking time. Or like I think like the mom would probably be the one to say the F word at some point in the film.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of like quotes that stood out to me on this one other than like his quotes.
Yeah.
You know. Princess Bride. Technically not a PG-13 film, but I couldn't help myself.
I got a scene for you, boys.
Go for it.
Miracle Max. A fun storm in the castle. Valerie, you think it'll work? It would take a fucking miracle.
Go away or I'll call the Brute Squad. I'm on the Brute Squad. You are the fucking Brute Squad.
It has to be Billy Crystal. It really doesn't have to be.
No, I think the one that I thought of that I really liked was when they get to the castle and he's like, give us the gate key. I have no gate key. Fezzik, tear his fucking arms off.
Yes. Oh, you mean this guy?
Give me everything I want. Everything. I want my father back, you fucking son of a bitch.
That's a good one, too.
Mm-hmm.
You fucking warthog face buffoon.
As you fucking
win. Never get involved in a land war in Asia. Never get involved with a Sicilian when death is on the fucking line.
Fucking conceivable.
And yeah, I do not think that word means what you fucking think it means.
My way's not fucking sporting.
Anybody want the fucking peanut?
Good night, Wesley. Good work. Sleep well. Almost likely
Most likely
fucking kill you in the morning.
Is this a fucking kissing book? I personally like mine with the tear his fucking arms off.
Yeah.
But I think any scene with Billy Crystal would be a funny one too.
Mm-hmm.
Get back, witch! I'm not a witch. I'm your fucking wife. The next one I have here is National Treasure.
National Treasure.
The movie, not the TV show. Kevin went.
I think it only fits in one spot.
What?
We're going to steal the fucking Declaration of Independence.
No, Riley Poole at the end. I have to settle with 1%. 1 stinking percent. Half of 1 fucking percent, actually.
Riley, are you crying? Look, fucking stairs.
It's gotta be Riley.
I was thinking, oh shit. Yeah. Here, I give you the preservation room. Do you know what the preservation room is? Fucking jams and jellies. I think it's the
That'll lead to another clue, and another clue, and another fucking clue.
I think that's a good one. John Voight. Need to another fucking clue. Galaxy Quest is another kind of cheat one because there originally was an F word in it and it was deleted. It's the scene where they're running through the hall and they get to the chomper machines.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, you have to run through the chompers. She's like, fuck that. But it was you can see her mouthing the words, fuck that. But it comes out as screw that in the edited version. Or the hell with that in some versions too.
Well, mine still has her saying it.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best place to put it. Fuck that.
No, not that spot. It's still her saying it. I don't remember that sound. That's a bad fucking sound.
Whoever wrote this episode should fucking die.
By Grabthar's
Definitely
hammer,
scoring weed
by
with
the sons of Warvan, you shall be fucking avenged.
Or I'm thinking, they must be minors. Oh yeah, they have to be like 5 or 6 years old. Minors, not fucking minors. I don't get it. Oh, that ain't fucking right.
Never fucking give up. Never fucking surrender.
You can't have any of the alien guys saying it because it just doesn't work for them. But I think if you had like any of the human crew doing it, I think it actually works best though in that Sigourney Weaver scene where it was originally put and then cut out later. Though,
Fuck that.
fuck that. The great outdoors.
So many
scenes. You have a feeling that they probably had them in there and they just kind of like made them redo scenes at times.
I'm thinking any of the scenes with the raccoons. I would love to see a raccoon.
I was thinking, oh shit, I forgot. I lost it already. Oh, it was the it touched me. It's been touching you for 15 years. You never fucking screamed before. Go find yourself a fucking spin cycle.
66 fucking times? God, that's gotta hurt. Twist. You gotta twist the fucking paper. Twist the fucking paper.
Maybe I was trying to heat the fucking flu.
Looks like you're wanking your fucking crank.
You know what hot dogs are made out of, don't you? Lips and fucking assholes.
What it means is I would like to blow fucking Uncle Roman out my fucking ass.
We're gonna stop blowing everything out our fucking asses, okay?
No, I got it when they go to see the old man and he gets the little girls to kiss him on the cheek as he takes the picture and he's like, he's dead. You're fucking sick. I think it's probably an Aykroyd line. Like, why do Chet's kids look at him like he's Zeus and my kids look at me like I'm a fucking rack of yard tools at Sears? I don't know if we should do the next one or not. I'm worried now. Put down your any Muppet film. Because technically the Muppet films are all like G and PG. I don't think there's any PG ones. But
that might ruin some things for me. Though I will say I've been watching Muppet Mayhem, and man, there's some scenes.
So, I did a Muppet movie.
Okay.
It's a little scene. Statler goes, "I like the movie fine so far." Wardorf, "It hasn't even started yet. That's what's fucking I like about it."
Yeah, I think it'd probably have to be a Waldorf and Statler thing.
I fucking like about it.
Next one I have on here is Hocus Pocus.
I don't know this movie too well, so I had to look up lines and just picked one.
Okay, what you got?
Oh, look, another fucking glorious morning. Makes me sick.
I thought leave it to the fucking virgin. Yeah, we'll skip that one. I don't think that's a great one anyway. The Goonies is probably a good one though.
Goonies we could do. That's kids and being
do
kids.
the fucking truffle shuffle.
I got mine with the teenagers right outside the well.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie fucking Goody.
Fucking Goonies never say die.
Yeah.
Or Goonies never say fucking die.
Pinches of power. It's my fucking pinches of power.
Fucking booty trap. Fucking booty trap.
Chunk. Anything Chunk says.
Hey, you fucking guys.
Yes. Baby Ruth. Fucking baby Ruth. I don't think Sloth would curse though.
No. I tried to think of one of the lines from the bad guys, but I couldn't think of one that would fucking work.
I only maybe it's something that the mom said, Mama Fratelli.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mom, I'm starting to like this fucking kid. We had to pay for Francis's fucking toupee.
This is ridiculous. It's crazy. I feel like I'm babysitting, except I'm not getting fucking paid.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Something that tells me Martha Plimpton would probably be one of the ones that drop an F-bomb in there, too. That's a good. I think I like that one the best.
Mm.
And then the last one I have on this list is Young Frankenstein.
Nice.
And I kind of feel like after, like, I rewatched it the other night, and I'm like, I can't believe there wasn't an F word in this anyway, because I feel like that's the kind of movie that you'd have an F word or two.
Yeah, but I went back just thinking about lines, and I'm like, where would it actually fit?
I think it would probably fit in a few. Let's see. Yes.
You gave
yes.
me. Okay.
He was my fucking boyfriend. You gave me a fucking abnormal brain.
Abnormal brain. Give him a sedative.
Here's one with abnormal brain. Are you saying I put an abnormal brain into a 7.5 foot long, 54-inch wide gorilla? Is that what the fuck you're telling me?
I thought of the scene where he's in the cell with the monster, and he's like, "Whatever I say, whatever I do, don't let me out of the cell.
Get me the fuck out of here!
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Fucking joke.
I'm gonna fucking do it. It's a fucking joke." We go back to my place for a little brandy, a little sponge cake. Fuck. To the lumberyard. Katie's suggestion for this was the scene after the monster sleeps with Madeline Kahn, and she's like, "That's it. Go on. After 7 or 8 quick ones, you're off the brag with the fucking boys."
Put the fucking candle back.
Roll in the fucking hay.
Damn your eyes. Too fucking late.
What fucking hump?
Yeah. God, I love that movie so much. It's pronounced fucking Frankenstein.
Is it fucking Frederick?
No, it's Frederick, huh?
Why would it be
They told me it's Frederick. Whatever, I'm fucking easy.
Wait, master, it might be dangerous. Fucking you go first.
You take the blonde, I'll take the one in the fucking turban. Fucking Frau Blucher. I don't know. I think the best scene for that one would be the one where he's trapped inside the cell with the monster.
Mm-hmm.
He's screaming at them to get out. So
I kind of like the Abby normal one though, like the one I said. But
yeah. So I had sent out on Twitter for anybody have any other suggestions. So please let us know if there's other movies out there that don't take advantage of the PG-13 F-word rule that we missed on this list. I'd be curious to see what other people have to say about it.
we may or may not be able to talk about it next episode because we have one.
We can still be friends on Twitter.
We'll be recording. I don't know if we can publish it anywhere.
Mike, you have any beer trivia or history for us this evening?
It's some beer trivia. According to the campaign of Real Ale Camera, the definition of real ale is a natural product brewing using traditional ingredients and left to mature in the same cask in which it is served through a process called secondary fermentation.
Films and secondary fermentation. How was your drinks this evening?
Well, mine's excellent.
The Raging Bitch was a little too hoppy, a little too bitter for me.
Too bitchy for you?
Yeah, too bitchy for me. I am enjoying Jack's Abbey craft lagers, and I told you guys I would tell you what it's all about when I came to it. So this was a painstakingly perfected golden lager with the finest imported malts and hops using traditional brewing methods. The hard work paid off, and this Hells would soon be your favorite house beer, which it's got a delightful flavor to it. brewed with imported Bavarian malts and imported Seats family hops, and decoction mashed. I don't know what that means, but I'll learn. I will learn.
He can be taught.
My drink is really good, and I downed it, and I'm feeling it right now.
Well, I'm on my second straight one, so I'm feeling
This was a pretty big mason jar full of whatever I mixed up there. So, thank you for joining us tonight for episode 109. So thank you for joining us, everybody, tonight for episode 109, the Not Safe for Work episode. We hope you enjoyed listening to this podcast as much as we enjoyed recording it for you, especially if this ends up being our last one. But just in case that we are able to come back next week, don't forget you can email us to filmsoffermentation@gmail.com or visit linktree.com/filmsoffermentation. Find all of our social media podcast links. You can go to teespring.com to buy some merch, or you can support the podcast at patreon.com. Make sure you stop by the crossroads between pickled and fermented next week to see if we're invited back. Because if we are, we'll be presenting you with episode 110. We're going to be doing another This Year in Film History episode. And this episode, we're going to be looking at the films of 1987. It was a very good year. I'm Leo.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Mike. And don't forget to like us and share us.
Don't forget to like, share, download, view, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Talk about us with your friends.
Yeah.
And with strangers.
Fucking cheers, everyone.
Fucking cheers.
All right.
I mean, look, today, you guys are right. Today was not as bad as yesterday. Yesterday was rough. The day before was the worst. I mean, I would say, like, the end of the day, 3 o'clock on. No, not Tuesday.
Yesterday was the worst because it was almost all fucking day.
Yeah, 3 o'clock yesterday was the worst. You know, today wasn't terrible.
Yeah, when I left school yesterday, it looked like somebody lit a campfire in the parking lot.
Yeah.
But today was nothing. It was stupid. I remember, I think I was in 7th grade. We had a windstorm, really, really bad windstorm in South Philly. So bad that it actually blew out one of the windows in our classroom.
Oh, wow.
And there was like glass flying everywhere. So they made us go to another class and finish the day.
You went to school in snow 6 inches deep, uphill both ways.
I did. I used to walk to school because you didn't get off unless it was at least 4 inches. So you walked to school in the snow in your boots. You got to school. You had to take off your boots, and then you had to help the little kids take off their boots. We had a room in my school designated for like wet clothing. We would all put on jackets and boots and stuff.
And your bread bags, the bread bags that went inside the galoshes around your feet when you put on the galoshes, right?
Yeah. Plastic bags around your feet. My mom would just use whatever Acme bag she had laying around.
Yep.
Yeah. Some days we didn't even have shoes. We just went in our bare feet. Kids don't know how good they have it with their mobile phones. Podcasting.
We only had 4 channels, and one of them was PBS.
Yeah. No, I had 6 channels because I had UHF and VHF.
Yeah, I had 7 channels, and 2 of them were PBS.
Yeah.
One WHYY, the one PBS.
We were the first house in the neighborhood to get a remote control for the TV. It was when I was old enough to go change the channel for my dad.
Did your parents call it the box?
The box?
Yeah,
No,
my mother never called it. It was either no, the remote. Pass me the box. Pass it. Yeah, it was either that or the clicker. They never called it the remote. No, pass me the box or pass me
the clicker once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Because the old remotes are like
yeah. You could actually hear a click, click, click.
I had a beta machine that had a remote control on it, but it was wired.
I was gonna say I had a Betamax. I don't remember the wired remote control though.
We had a wired remote control to that motherfucker.
We had a Betamax until the day I was trying to get a tape out of it, so I laid my water ice on top of it to get the tape out, and the water ice fell inside it.
No.
And then we upgraded to VHS.
Did Beta come out before VHS or VHS
Beta.
before Beta?
Beta
was
came out
before-
first.
Beta came out
Okay.
first. They were kind of like almost the same time, and Betamax
Beta
was
was
that was
Beta
supposed to be
had-
the big thing.
Beta had better quality,
Hmm.
but it was it was less you could tape,
Because the
And-
tapes were like fucking bricks.
Compact.
Like they were.
Yeah,
and they cost more. VHSs, didn't have as good quality, but cost less, so that's why VHS took over. But Betas came out just a little bit before the VHS did.
I used to love Fridays where your dad would come home or you'd pick up your dad from work and you would go to pick up whatever you ordered for dinner, whether it was Chinese or pizza or hoagies, but you'd also have to stop at West Coast Video or Blockbuster or just the corner store. We had Movie Mania, which wasn't far. It was on Frankfurt Avenue. And we go in there and there'd be the horror section and you'd kind of take a look because the boxes had some stuff to it. Or you'd go to the kids
movies on it.
section. Yeah. Looking at Freddy Krueger, you see the girl in bed with the head coming out of the bed. It's crazy.
We
I
had
miss that, though.
Yeah.
And that was it. That was Friday night. Friday night, you ate in the living room with the coffee table. Everybody gathered around and, okay, we're going to put in the kids' movie. Jen wanted to watch Winnie the Pooh, and then the parents had their movie after the kids went up to bed.
See, whoever made this decision where I lived was a fucking genius because they put Blockbusters and Papa John's in the same building next door. to each other. So you go in, order your pizza, go get your movie. By the time you got your movie, your pizza was ready, and you left.
Well, that's smart.
We had a little like family owned video store on the corner of my street called Phoenix Video.
Mhm.
So I didn't have to go far. I just had to walk to my corner and there was the video store. But if they didn't have what I wanted, there was a West Coast Video a couple blocks away, and they were the ones that had like the beads. And if you go behind the beads, was all the nudie films. Got kicked out of that store many a time.
Because you went behind the beads.
We went behind the beads. Man.